Now we're going to move on to some practical work, because obviously I could go on with theory for quite a while and make it interesting. But as we know, theory without practice is dead, and practice without theory is blind. So what should we have taken away from this lengthy speech? Besides the fact that scoliosis is highly multifactorial, scoliosis first and foremost affects the entire body, and treating only the back is pointless. It won't do any good, which in fact is exactly what happens. Second, that all the power lines, all the muscle meridians, or whatever you want to call them, only pass through the torso, but they begin and end in the limbs. And that's why working on the back without working on the limbs is also a big mistake. And moreover, just as I didn't mention Suvorov's insightful parable for nothing, we absolutely need to diligently work with all of our limbs in order to truly achieve significant and lasting success. Yes. And accordingly, it is precisely through diligently working with the various limbs that we should gradually and effectively release all these persistent fixations of the muscle meridians, all these restrictive pulls that naturally form, because the entire back and the sacrum are just the central middle part for us. And the very fundamental foundation is indeed the feet, the hips, and so on, providing essential stability. Right? So now we will extensively practice working with the various limbs and observe precisely how this significantly affects the overall condition of the entire back. This is a higher level of functionality. So we start working with this leg. For now, just with this half of the pelvis, here we have a weakened glute. Let's make sure of that. Well, we've already checked that. Lift it up. Up, up, right? See? It doesn't hold at all, does it? Now put your leg down and watch. So right here, when the glute is weak, right here is a little bump. Let me show you. This prominent bump located here is actually the gluteus medius muscle, a key muscle for hip stability. So using this specific method, we carefully press directly on it and gently hold. It is important that we allow this muscle to fully relax during this process. And now let's check the gluteus minimus as well. Oh, see this one too. See how it holds. Yes, we also need to relax the gluteus minimus muscle, and by doing so, restore normal tone here. And let's check here as well. Here it's also shortened and painful, right? There you go. Let's check the Matskovich test. It's positive, see? So we need to relieve the tension in the anterior muscle and the hypertonicity, the shortening of the vastus lateralis. Here, hold on. Go ahead. Take this part, and if you have any problems from time to time, call them over. Now let's see what's good, or on the contrary, not so good down here. All right. Oh, here you see the left one is shortened, right? Can you see it? It's higher, so we'll work here. Here we have this one, the one on the left. That's precisely why women absolutely shouldn't be driving at all. Exactly. There you go. We can press like this. Was that strong? Boo-boo, yes. It goes up to the face. It hurts a lot. All right. Oh, at the very first touch, it really hurts right here too, doesn't it? Oh, it let go. Is it okay now, or does it still hurt a bit? It hurts. Let's hold it for a bit. You see, in order to relax the muscle, I press it at the beginning of the attachment point where it connects, stretch it a little, and hold this pressure with that amount of force. And in the end, let's check. You see, our pelvis has become more or less even. Can you see it? What is at the same height? Is it the gluteus medius and gluteus minimus? Do you see? Buttons on one. Here are the buttons. Here they are. Yes, you see they are practically on the same level, but they didn't stand here on their own. So most likely we are at fault here. That's precisely why, for example, they are working there. Just relax a little bit, truly relax. Let me carefully check first. Do you see? This is the Matskovich test. Our primary front muscle is significantly shortened. And if you gently take it right here, you can truly feel how incredibly tight the muscle is. Take it right here. You see, it's quite tight. Yes, very tight. And you can clearly see it's noticeably shortened. There you go. It's just absolutely terrible. Basically, if this were a small hamster, I would, and, well, since our little hamster is incredibly cute, we will certainly let it live for now. One hamster still absolutely has to give birth to many more hamsters. Let them be just as cute. Just a piece of paper. Well, if anything, squeal like a hamster. Oh, 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 oh. This technique requires some attention, and this method of work here, as you are used to, may not work in the colossus. So we take it with our fingers, feel for it. Here it is, the edge of the muscle, here's the bone, we take it from the bone and shift it like this. We wait for the moment when the tissue under our fingers seems to loosen, as if we're stretching plastic wrap and then letting go. And again, we pull it back and wait for that effect when the tissue starts to flow. Oh! Look, you can see how this part of the muscle has already relaxed. Did you see that? Now try it here. See how much softer it's become? So, accordingly, look at your hand. Go over it. Oh, see, here's the bone, here's the muscle. And now, very gently, like this. Watch closely. Our girl is reserved. She's modest. She won't scream. How about her emotionality? Everything's fine. There's wind there. You can see she's slender. Her emotionality is just fine. She's just an introvert. That's why her emotions are right here, deep in her Siberian hands. So we need to go along the whole muscle. We need to work along the entire muscle, all the way to here. There. There. Yes, there. So we just took it like this, and which one are we working on now? Well, which one? The vastus lateralis muscle. We're working on the vastus lateralis. Look, if we take the bone, here's where it attaches. See? Right here. This line is the attachment point of the vastus lateralis. That's why we work on it like this. The muscle runs here, and we pull the fibers away from the attachment point, most likely. Yes, don't rush, don't rush. As I understand it, the leg is, of course, somewhere close, but that's okay. It can handle anything. But what about the other leg? Where is the heel position? Does it hurt? Look, what about the heel? And then, after a while, does the pain go away? Yes. It really hurts right now already. It's quite painful. Now you can help. You can take the leg like this and just a little 1, 2. With your fingers, it's more precise. Did it let go? No, a bit more. Okay. It hurts more here. All right. Like this, is there still a significant amount of pain present? All right, let's assess the situation further.